America? Let's play big ball.
1, 2, buckle my shoe, I'm coming for you.
That's right, 24 competitors are about to hit the field and fall headlong into a battle for $50,000
So much tyranny.
on the world's most extraordinary obstacle course.
Why is this not gonna look pretty right now?
We'll see magnificent falls,
I hate you.
astonishing spills, and sensational tumbles.
Love you, big boss.
Only our mightiest three will advance to the most challenging obstacle of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
You and me, Wipeout, come on, let's go, baby.
Hello, America, and welcome to Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, and here to my left, John Henson.
Present.
As always, we have $50,000 on the line and 24 men and women ready to do whatever it takes to get it. Johnny, any advice for the competitors?
Absolutely, John. Be aggressive, stay positive, and when that doesn't work, 'cause it won't, duct tape yourself to an inflatable raft.
Why do I ask?
I don't know.
Let's hope our contestants are both foolproof and advice-proof as they take on our terrifying but fun obstacle course, which begins with the Qualifier. Leading off, the Wipeout video game spinner with your favorite characters from the Wipeout video game by Activision.
Does this avatar make me look fat?
Up next is driver's ed, then it's the classic big balls and their motivator.
Ah, they only get better with age, John, like fine wine and comfy underpants.
Then they're on to the jiggulator.
So jiggly, we added a helping hand for balance. Yeah, that's what that's for.
And finally, contestants will catch a wave on the double-barrel surfing safari.
Barneys and babes will get blasted by our bogliest foamies.
You don't have the slightest notion of what that means, do you?
No, I do not. But I just discovered an invention called the internets, John. Maybe you've heard of them?
Very useful. Of our 24 mega rippers, only 12 will ride the wave to the next round. And as an added bonus today, Johnny, the person with the best time in the qualifier will receive a $25,000 cash prize from Activision. $25K.
What? Man, that kind of dough could buy all kinds of extra joy for your joystick.
Testify, brother. Now let's get down to the sweetest Betty on the beach, Jill Wagner, to kick things off.
Jamila Ewing is on deck.
All right, Jill, Jamila drawing the pole position, and she will be the first to face the Wipeout video game spinner.
Yeah, getting across this obstacle could be a real time suck.
Johnny, what's with your game character? It's supposed to give contestants something to hold on to.
Talk to the hand, Johnny. If someone goes up top for a high five, I can't leave them hanging. Yes, you can, and I can't wait. Today's driver's ed has been customized with the most expensive slow-mo cam ever, Johnny. I told him to take it out of your paycheck.
What?
Whoa! Crank it up, boys. This is gonna be worth every penny.
Yeah, my pennies.
It's beautiful, man. Money really can buy happiness, John. Look at the detail. I haven't seen lips move like that since the Stones Voodoo Lounge tour.
I can do this!
I gotta say, I love her positive attitude.
Never say never!
Full of double negatives.
Listen, when it comes to the big balls, you go with whatever works.
Oh! I thought you had it, didn't you, Jill?
Never.
Wow, that's harsh.
And yet she presses on.
Never say never!
Jamila sizing up the jiggulator and its helping hand on the back end there.
Something tells me she's not gonna like this.
I'd say she's got a puncher's chance, or at least a chance to getting punched. Oh! Down goes Jamila. Down goes Jamila.
Oh, that one got her right in the leopard spot.
Never say never!
At least say uncle. Say I give. Say your prayers.
Never!
Her spirit isn't broken, John. We're waiting to hear back from the lab on everything else.
She's looking good here, though, Johnny. Headed for the surfing safari.
Never say never!
I think our lifeguards are a little overeager.
Jamila dropping in. She's on the board and has caught a serious groundswell. She'll need to bail out on the finish platform, though.
Looks like she's getting her footwork down, standing up and ripping the curl, Johnny. This is gonna be gnarly.
Never say never!
She was so close.
Jamila's probably still pretty stoked. He's coming up to the alternate finish spot, setting the time to beat for the $25,000 cash prize at 5:31.
Yeah, you deserve a victory dance. It's your moment. No one can take your spotlight. Except Jill. She can never say never to learning a new dance.
John, let's head back to the start of the course where we have 35-year-old exhibitionist Robert Delgado.
Oh, I love exhibitions. What does he exhibit? Art? Sculpture?
No, himself.
Do we know why he does this?
Well, Jill did attempt an interview earlier.
Dare we watch?
Hi, Robert. How you doing? Don't need to see that. Good luck to you.
Yeah, and good luck to Video Game Henson. I'm not sure what a dude with no pants will do to his hardware.
Oh, poor Jill.
The Exhibitionist has got his hands all over her, John. Oh! You at least gotta buy Video Game Jill dinner before you try a move like that. Yeah, you tell him, girl.
The Exhibitionist now showing himself to driver's ed. Oh, hello. He's overexposed.
Oh, seriously, pal. It's like a carbonated drink. Keep it closed or it loses its pizzazz.
I don't know how much more of this I can take, but perhaps he'll be humbled by the big balls.
Oh, the Exhibitionist using the course as his own personal Mardi Gras. Who do we have back at the spinner?
Well, getting the Henson high five is student Kimberly Clifton. Oh, she looks completely disoriented out there.
Oh, I think Jill's gonna have to give her a hand. And throw her right back into the platform.
Don't let Kimberly's awkward moves fool you, John. Her friends say she has the natural walk of a supermodel.
Work it, girl. Work it.
Work it, girlfriend. Hot, very hot. A little too hot. Whoa! Oh, there's a reason they call them hot pants.
As we tell all our candidates for Wipeout's next top model, beauty, John, is in the eye of the beholder.
Or in this case, just in her eye. Oh! Now her dental work will cost more than that slow-mo camera. Speaking of which, looks like we have another contestant who took a serious face shot. This guy is missing a tooth.
That's Reginald Hayes, and unfortunately, Jill tried to help him out with a stuck poppy seed.
Can I pull it out?
Oh, has Jill ever heard of that little invention called dental floss? Oh, disgusting. Can we see it again on the slow-mo cam?
I'd rather not. Right now, Reginald, looking like he's gonna cash in big with the tooth fairy. He is getting walloped. Whoa!
Seriously, forget the 50 grand. He's gonna have more than that under his pillow tonight. Cha-ching!
John, back at the Wipeout video game spinner is New Yorker Amy Boyle.
I suck!
And she is brimming with confidence.
Oh!
I'm unprepared for this!
Oh! She's one savvy New Yorker.
Yeah, we met all sorts of contestants today. Jill, contestant. Contestant, Jill.
And they all bring a unique skill set to the course. Like Darvin Schlepitz. He can roll with the punches. Literally, he can.
That is...
Note to self, remove bouillabaisse from the contestant buffet.
Oh! That hurt!
It hurt me to see all that bouillabaisse go to waste.
So stomach acrobatics don't help, but I'm sure spinning a flag is useful.
Hey, nice catch, but a terrible spot.
Hey! Well, maybe Marcella Peach boasts gifts to prevail here. As Jill found out, she can make her face useful for things besides plowing into obstacles.
Well, hello there. How are ya?
Oh, sweet Jim Carrey. She's taking this course head on. Her talent might really help her. Oh, I hope her face doesn't freeze like that. She may have to practice making it look normal.
Talk about a hang 10.
How about hanging 25,000? She might be in the running for the Activision cash prize with her time at 3:28.
Now about to hop on the Wipeout video game spinner is Yoko Okamura.
Johnny, I'm surprised to hear her shrieking like that. Yoko says she focuses through the spiritual practice of meditation.
Oh, she may never be able to focus again, John. Unless she's focusing on screaming. Are you sure she meditates?
Yes, she can achieve perfect quiet, distracted by nothing.
No talking.
Maybe she'll find inner peace with the rhythmic sounds of her own beating. Oh,
goodness!
One must be pliant like the reed that is getting punched in the face. God.
Oh, boy.
Shh, quiet, Anderson. I'm recording this for my meditation tape. Listening to a beatdown always lowers my stress levels.
Yeah, well, it's time to take a break anyway.
Achieving inner peace with the sounds of violence. Very zen, John. Ooh, that's a keeper.
Well, you keep rolling the tape while we take a rest, and we'll be right back with more of the soothing sounds of Wipeout after this. We are back with more Wipeout, and Johnny, you can record this. There is a $25,000 cash prize provided by Activision for the fastest time on the qualifier today.
Got it. I also just got side 1 of my Wipeout meditation tape in the can. Let me give you a little preview. Track 1 I call Yoko's Prayer. Track 2 is I can do it, you can do it. Let's do it. Track 3 is I'm crazy? What is crazy?
This is crazy!
And track 4,
Man up, Lee!
what man's up must fall down, go boom.
Swell. Sure, your tape's going to be a big hit. But let's get back to the top of the course. Jamie Sturton is starting, and I bet she is eager to play the Wipeout video game spinner.
Guess she was a little too anxious, but Jill found out that's part of her business.
I work for an animal health company.
Okay.
And we have many different products for dogs and cats, one of which is a drug for separation anxiety for those poor dogs out there that get sad when their owners leave.
There goes the neighborhood, John. I bet that puppy pusher sells her drugs by the pound. Oh, rack! Oh, John, look closely. She just put up the sign for a deal going down. A pair of sneakers hanging over a power line.
Puppy Pusher now trolling for anxious little pooches on her way to the big balls.
Kids, just say, oh, no!
Ooh!
The big balls belong to a partnership for a puppy drug-free America.
Puppy Pusher now on the jiggulator, and perhaps the heavy hand of the helping hand can run her out of town. Oh, big right!
That's it. Search her pockets. I know she's got a stash. Shake her down. You know it. No one makes it past the long arm of the law.
Except the Puppy Pusher.
Oh, wow. My bad. Close her down, boys. This used to be a quiet beach community, but the Puppy Pusher's trying to take over. Getting puppies hooked on her kibbles and bits.
Oh, gosh!
Yikes. Well, Johnny, the qualifier tried to run her out of town, but Puppy Pusher might carry her speed into round 2 because she finished in less than 4 minutes.
Triumphant.
For freedom, for justice, follow me, America.
Looks like things are about to get a whole lot cleaner, John. This is 18-year-old Jake Mancini. He says he's the ultimate patriot and loves that he's eligible to vote. Whoa! Oh, he's like a human hanging Chad, John.
Oh! Well, before the qualifier cast its vote of no confidence, Jill got a chance to speak with this patriot.
You know, you're free to win $50,000 today.
And I'm free to spend it however I like, too.
Yes, you are. And what would you spend it on?
Well, I do have a car, and the car's American. So I plan to put the American money into the American car, just be American all around.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Do not.
Do you want a girlfriend?
If she's patriotic, then yes.
Well, John, the man likes his women like he likes his country and his cars. Large.
Red, white, blue.
Especially blue if you don't hurry.
Oh, a home run. He got knocked out of the park.
That was injustice right there. That's not right.
Why? It's America's national pastime.
Tyranny.
Now poised and ready to feel the injustice of the helping hand is Diana Newmeyer.
Oh, that didn't work out. I don't think she'd be a good match for the Patriot either. Jill found out she's not exactly an all-American girl.
I lived in Germany for 14 years. Then my parents shipped me off to LA, and then they shipped me off to Mexico because I was being really weird, according to my parents. They think bad is weird. And so instead of putting me into gymnastics, they put me into a circus.
Hey, every kid goes through an awkward phase, and it's only natural for your parents to sell you to carnies.
Viva Mexico!
Wait, I thought her parents sent her to be weird in a bad circus in Germany. And also LA.
You gotta watch out for that.
The waves really crashing at Surfing Safari. Oh, so is Weird Bad Diana. Let's head back to the top of the course and Dean Wigan.
Who wants some, baby? Who wants some?
It looks like... Oh, Anderson! Way to play the Wipeout video game, buddy. After that smackdown, I'm not surprised Dean told Jill that he hates inanimate objects.
So you get angry at inanimate objects, right? Like what?
Like that. Just don't get...
You just headbutted my microphone.
Sorry, I can't help myself.
Ow!
My microphone can't help itself either.
Hey, Jill, leave the beatings to the qualifier.
I hate you!
Oh! Little advice for you? Pick on an inanimate object your own size.
I hate you!
Enough with the anger and animosity. Let's get some love from Dave Crandall, who's about to drop in the barrel there at Surfing Safari.
Handle Crandall! Come on, Jill!
Yeah, Dave, we can't handle the Grandel.
Handle? Jill, he was just violated on the Surfing Safari.
Well, John, now flying up to the Wipeout video game spinner is Manuel Gonzalez. Right on, right through. Nobody's made this yet. No, not one.
I thought he had it sewn up, but as Jill found out, he's very familiar with spinners.
What are you gonna do with the money when you win it?
Oh, I'm gonna trick out my baby number 2. That's my truck, though. That's my truck. My wife is baby number 1.
Woo!
I'm gonna trick it out. I'm gonna put some nice rims on there, some sick 26s.
I hope he's talking about baby number 2.
Yeah, I'd drop it, I'd skate it, I'd make it bounce. You know what I'm saying? Make it bounce.
Yeah, some hydraulics.
Yeah, hydraulics. Put a Hemi in there.
Yeah, the Hemi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slow truck.
Maybe some, yeah.
It's
What?
all right. It's a slow
What?
truck.
Oh.
Well, it's too late to driver's ed, Johnny. Ballsy and I blew your 401k to trick it out. We put in a not 2, not 4, but a sick 8-track system. Sweet mirror from my vanity room, and this large red triangle to cover up the annoying airbag warning light.
Yeah! John, fire up that souped-up slow-mo camera. It's time to go on the most expensive road trip ever.
Oh! Seriously, this camera runs on jet fuel, Johnny, and that ain't cheap. Yeah, I'm trying to get something out of the back of my throat. Got it.
Our final road tripper today is 21-year-old Nanny, Brenton Kuipers.
He's lean, he's not very mean. He's actually pretty nice. Jill got to know him earlier and found out he wears his heart on his sleeve and on his chest. Bedazzled.
I love Taylor Swift.
Why?
Well, I started out just liking her music, but then I got to know her personality through her music, and over the time, you get to know her experiences and things like that.
This is your chance to confess your love to Taylor Swift. Okay, it can be a real tender moment.
All right, Taylor, if you're out there watching, I love you.
Awkward.
Want to go on a date?
I'm sure her security detail will get right back to him on that one. For the moment, Brenton about to peek through the boxing ring.
Yeah, just like the windows at Taylor's house.
I love you, Taylor!
Oh! John, if I knew a Taylor Swift song right now, I would make a really funny joke tying the lyrics to this beating. Can he do it for love?
This is for you, Taylor Swift!
Oh, hurts there.
Yeah, that was just like when he confessed his love for Taylor Swift.
Want to go on a date?
Taylor! It could happen. I hear wedding bells.
You do?
Yeah, there's a church a couple of houses down. You don't hear them?
Here goes the future Mr. Taylor Swift. He's on bended knee like he's proposing.
No, now he's slid underneath. Perhaps the only thing that could make this even more awkward.
Swift move.
Jill, Brenton's gonna come in with a sub-4 qualifier, and that'll at least put him in the next round.
But the $25,000 Activision cash prize package for the fastest qualifying time of 2 minutes, 56 seconds goes to the Exhibitionist, Robert Delgado. He really showed us something, Johnny.
Joining him, Wipeout's next top model, Kimberly Clifton, Toothless Reginald Hayes, the Puppy Pusher, Jamie Sturton, Jake Mancini, the Patriot, and Truck Tricker, Manuel Gonzalez. Stick around, America. Wipeout will abound when we return. Welcome back to Wipeout. I'm here with Lady Killer John Henson.
John, I would never kill a lady unless you were a vampire, and then right through the heart.
That's a good call by you. Johnny, we began the day with 24 ladies and gentlemen, and we have now pared that number down to 12. Among those still with us, $25,000 winner, the Exhibitionist, Robert Delgado, Wipeout's next top model, Kimberly Clifton, and Toothless Reginald Hayes.
We also have Jamie Sturton, the Puppy Pusher. You can't handle the Crandall, Dave Crandall, and the future Mr. Taylor Swift, Brenton Kuiper.
Want to go on a date?
Johnny, I got a hankering for just a pinch of carnage. You know what I'm saying? Just a skosh of, you know what? Second thought, make that a healthy dollop of carnage. That would be just the thing. Nay, John, if I were to say to you that I have a hunger for a man-sized serving of carnage, would you be able to satisfy me, or would I have asked for too much?
My friend, I am actually in position to provide you with nothing less than total carnage.
You are too kind, sir. I am in your debt. Direct me to said carnage forthwith.
Contestants will start together on this pedestal, elevated 10 feet above the water. The goal is simple: make it around to the finish platform while maneuvering over the whirling crankshaft and through these spinning hoops. And remember, you can't go under them. The first 6 contestants safely to the other side, they advance to the next round.
Wow, it's like a race car and a freight train had a baby. And John, I wish I was that baby. Hey, these people are fired up, Johnny, and the Exhibitionist put his pants back on. Good. So he can take them back off. Reminds me of when Nana used to take me to happy hour bingo at the Cowboy Club.
All right, guys, let's get this party started.
Oh, it's on, girl.
The rings are spinning and everybody's ready to party.
Well, sort of.
Incoming. Oh, my goodness.
Those rings are like a bull in a china shop. Round, oscillating, neon-colored bull. Puppy Pusher leading the pack. Oh! She's down along with too many to identify. Truck Tricker Manuel is out ahead with some serious horsepower. Here come the spinner rims. Crash averted. Truck Tricker in for the long haul.
Top model Kimberly is up.
Ooh, Treckitude. Manuel still hauling.
Oh, and the future Mr. Taylor Swift hits the shaft and takes Toothless with him.
Come on, Manuel!
He's a runaway truck tricker, Johnny, kicking everyone's axle, and he's one step closer to a ride in the Wipeout zone.
5 spots left. Weird Bad Diana looking normal and good.
Oh, now she is wet and battered.
Puppy Pusher off balance, and Exhibitionist showing what he's made of.
Mostly water. Look at him, John. That's 10 pounds of Wipeout in a 5-pound sack.
Dave, you can't handle the crandle. No! You can't handle the crankshaft.
The future Mr. Swift is unlucky.
Oh! Exhibitionist and the Patriot waiting on the crankshaft. Oh! And the Patriot won't let the Exhibitionist go down alone.
Toothless jumping at the crankshaft. But no, he is extracted.
The rings pass up Mr. Swift and go after Wipeout's top model.
Becoming more of a bottom model.
Mr. Taylor Swift Brenton looking that crankshaft up and down.
Taylor loves a man who can handle a crankshaft.
Beautiful, Johnny, and now he is one step closer to America's Songbird.
See that, Taylor?
Somebody should probably notify her bodyguards.
4 spots remain. The Exhibitionist. Whoa, shows us his bad side.
The Patriot's off like a rocket on the 4th of July. He's doing his best to defeat the commie crankshaft.
Oh, so much for the pursuit of happiness.
The Exhibitionist is up again, facing the crankshaft, and off like tearaway pants. Toothless all about the hustle and fluoride. No rinsing and spitting for him.
Ow! Toothless gets flossed.
Puppy Pusher keeping herself on a short leash. Whoa, doggy, stay. Good Puppy Pusher.
You can't handle the crandle, handling the Puppy Pusher, and now he just has to make it past the
Dave gets man-crandled.
Puppy Pusher still going, trying to outrace the crankshaft to the finish.
Oh, she was so close.
Puppy Pusher getting a lot more downward dog than she bargained for there, Johnny.
First one's free. Tell all your friends.
Holy stars and stripes, Johnny. Would you look at this? Jake Mancini is all alone in front.
Do it for America!
Getting support from his comrades, and God bless Jake Mancini. The next round just got wrapped in a flag.
We're halfway, 3 in, 3 to go. Wipeout's next top model on the catwalk. Oh, heavens.
I guess back modeling is out.
Toothless. Oh, he gets drilled. Weird Bad Diana battered right behind him.
The crankshaft creating yet another crazy good Wipeout to the 2nd power.
Okay, crankshaft, it's you and me.
Exhibitionist sweet-talking the crankshaft, and it works. Must be the Speedo.
Puppy Pusher. Tossed like a tennis ball.
Exhibitionist looking tight. Yeah! We'll be seeing a lot more of the Exhibitionist than we might want to in the next round.
All right, lots of guys over here.
Only 2 spots left, and we are looking at an all-male top 6.
No, John, you can't make me look.
Weird Bad Diana. Peculiar, asking for help from a higher oddball. And yes, crankshaft prayer answered. Puppy Pusher still hot on her tail.
And yippity-skippity, Weird Bad Diana is moving on.
And a fast-acting Puppy Pusher joins her just like that, Johnny. The final 2 spots go to the ladies.
Congratulations! You're all moving on!
Ask and you shall receive, Jill.
So Weird Bad Diana and Puppy Pusher move on, along with the Exhibitionist, Robert Delgado, Jake the Patriot Mancini, the future Mr. Taylor Swift Brenton Kuipers, and the truck tricker Manuel Gonzalez.
Stick around, America. A lot more falling and splashing after this.
Welcome back to Wipeout.
Hey, welcome back yourself, Johnny. I never left.
Yeah, saw your tent there in the break room.
Okay, first of all, it's a fort, not a tent. Second of all, it's awesome. And third of all, can I stay at your place tonight?
Absolutely not. We have 6 happy campers, however, ready to compete for a spot in the Wipeout zone. And they are
the truck tricker, Manuel Gonzalez, the future Mr. Taylor Swift, Brenton Kuipers, and the Patriot, Jake Mancini. Also still in it, the Exhibitionist, Robert Delgado, Weird Bad, Diana Newmeyer, and the Puppy Pusher, Jamie Sturton.
You know, John, I believe in a holistic approach to puppy medicine. I cured my dog Scruffy's multiple personality disorder with a healthy dose of green tea and Gregorian chants. True story.
Is that really a true story?
Well, sort of. He still wears a crown and makes me call him Your Majesty, but we're 90% there.
Speaking of make-believe, our brave six are about to embark on a fantastical journey to the Wipeout playset. Here's how it works. It begins with a ride on the slide where contestants must fling themselves onto the spinning platform. Next, they'll take a twirl on top of each of these sweeper arms, making it from one side to the other as they rotate at frightening speeds.
From there, contestants must leap from the diving boards to the finish platform, all while avoiding the spinning blades of this giant windmill. There'll be 3 rounds, and the winner of each round takes a spot in the wipeout zone. Ah, good boy, Your Majesty. You know, next to nap time and snack time, playtime is my favorite time of all.
Your childlike wonder never ceases to amaze me. It's a joy.
Let's do this!
The contestants positioned on their slides, everybody looking ready to go.
I don't have a telephone booth, but I got a slide. Here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
Please, the Speedos again. You don't see that?
Keep your pants on. There's the horn. Weird Bad trying to get as far away from the exhibitionist as possible, but stalls at the bottom.
That's weird and bad.
The Patriot and the Exhibitionist. Whoa! Synchronized wipeouts. Awesome!
Yeah, Diana's gonna have to climb back to the top while the future Mr. Taylor Swift is on. Bet he's got butterflies in his stomach, Johnny, both from love and from the spinning.
Got a wedgie.
Wedgie or not, here he comes. First to the sweepers.
Truck Tripper pimps his slide. Oh, and heads to the chop shop. The future Mr. Taylor Swift is a man on a mission on that second platform. You know, if he just owned a horse and played acoustic guitar, he might have a shot with Taylor.
The Exhibitionist is full of the business. He's made it to the spinner.
Get my bearings.
Forget your bearings, man. Get your pants.
Well, uninhibited by pants, he's on.
Why is this not gonna look pretty right now?
Well, several reasons, all of which are your shorts.
The future Mr. Swift forgets to look before he leaps.
The Exhibitionist taking a world tour on the sweeper. I see London. I see France.
I know where that's going. Stop. Right over to the second sweeper arm with Mr. Taylor Swift.
The Patriot blows his bugle, and these 3 fellas are in a race for that first spot in the zone. The Exhibitionist slides off from the pole. The Patriot goes from sea to shining sea.
Weird Bad Diana. Bad. Try awful.
So strange.
The Exhibitionist getting up close and personal with that sweeper bar. And give him a $1 bill.
I think a more fitting reward is goose spray.
What is that, goo?
What I'm talking about.
Mr. Taylor Swift, he's at the diving boards. Who's going to take that first spot in the zone, Johnny?
As the goo keeps flying, the Exhibitionist unwillingly acts as a human shield for Mr. Swift. The shields are down, and he is out for now.
It is all right there for the future Mr. Swift.
He goes in for the smooch, but the platform wants nothing to do with it. He is gonna have to try again.
The Exhibitionist showing off, streaking down the diving board. Will he make it?
No! The future Mr. Swift trying to fend off a full frontal goo assault.
Dreams of Taylor sending him down the diving board again. Yeah, lands and slides to the finish.
The future Mr. Swift, a little slippery. Oh wait, the Exhibitionist pulling a Kanye and trying to steal his moment in the spotlight, but it's too late. Mr. Taylor Swift will be moving on to the wipeout zone.
All right, guys, I think it's time for round 2.
You think right, Jill.
Let the games begin anew.
Let's go, baby. All you, baby. Come on. All you, Stu.
Truck Tricker, don't encourage the Exhibitionist. Yes, he is on. The Patriot follows. No, the Exhibitionist gets stripped. Puppy pusher. Still struggling with that slide.
The Patriot braving amber waves of pain, now asking what that sweeper arm can do for him. Oh! Not much. Remember the Alamo and remember this wipeout because the odds of the Patriot remembering it are very small.
Truck Tricker with a cherry landing on the platform, riding shotgun, trying to get to the next stop.
Patriot's already there, checking to see if it's made in the USA.
Truck Tricker getting a tow from the Sweeper Arm Auto Club.
Oh, he hits a pothole, John. Infrastructure breakdown, you hate to see it. The Patriot capitalizing on that. Oh no, he Yankee Doodle didn't.
The Exhibitionist very aerodynamic without shorts. He's made it to the first sweeper.
Yeah, pull that down. The Exhibitionist exhibiting a move called Destiny's Windmill. Incidentally, invented by a lady named Destiny.
He's trying to hang on to the lead. I'm trying to hang on to my lunch. Fate is a fickle mistress, Johnny. Truck Tricker taking his turn. But puts on the e-brake.
That's amazing.
He hangs on to our vinyl interior. Truck Tricker pulling out all the stops, and he is first back to the diving board.
Whoa, he just got rear-ended. That sweeper arm didn't even leave a note.
That's not nice!
It's not called nice out, my friend.
No time for him to be dragging his bumper here. Patriot is tailgating.
Speaking of bumpers, the Exhibitionist is hugging that last sweeper bar, and he joins the party. The Patriot is making a run for the Truck Tricker's tricking money.
What? The Patriot steps aside, and the Exhibitionist sneaks in, lands it, and he's moving on.
He did it again!
Wow, hats off to you. But only hats.
You're moving on to the Wipeout Zone. You're so close to $50,000. Congratulations.
Only one round left. That means only one spot remains in the Wipeout Zone. Who's it gonna be? Weird Bad Diana, the Truck Tricker, the Patriot, or the Puppy Pusher?
All right, here we go, guys.
There's the horn. Weird Bad pushes off. Oh, that looked terrible.
The Patriot proud to be on that platform. The Puppy Pusher
Sorry.
with a bone-crushing collision.
Take a second look. She went off the leash on that one.
Well, she has been known to send poodles to rehab, John. The Patriot trying to plant his flag, yeah, and the Truck Tricker joins the Puppy Pusher on the spinner.
The Patriot down, almost overboard, hanging on. Meanwhile, here comes the Truck Tricker.
America believes in you, buddy.
That's how an American does it right there.
The Truck Tricker revs the old engine.
USA!
Oh, it is coming down to these two guys.
Hey, don't forget about Puppy Pusher and Weird Bad.
Anywho, it is coming down to these two guys. The Patriot says, give me liberty or, give me Wipeout. The Truck Tricker pulling up to the drive-thru.
He is one diving board leap away from the Wipeout Zone. Oh, it's an extra side of goo and a free paint job by our water cannons. He throws it in overdrive, and he made it, Johnny.
Vroom, vroom, the Truck Tricker is motoring into the Wipeout Zone. And sounds his tricked-out, fully customized horn. He will be racing for the 50,000 smackers in the Wipeout Zone, along with the Exhibitionist, Robert Delgado, and the future Mr. Taylor Swift, Brendan Kuipers.
Stick around, America. One of these three will be crowned the king of Wipeout. Find out which one next. We are back, America, and this is the moment we have been building toward all day long. The final stage in the Wipeout journey.
That's right, and a very exciting Wipeout Zone is waiting for us tonight. I got a good feeling about this one, Johnny.
Well, one lucky contestant is going to be feeling really good when he walks away $50,000 richer. Let's look at what they're up against now in the Wipeout Zone. It is made up of 4 formidable stages. It all starts with the towering Flume of Doom, a spine-tingling 7-story plummet and launch deep into the waters of the zone.
From there, it's on to the second obstacle, the Iron Mason. Enter through the yellow, exit out the red without losing your grip.
That's followed by the Axle of Evil. Contestants must hang on to the rotating prongs and get off on the opposite side.
And finally, our last obstacle, the Great Wall of Fall. And trust me, it does what it says.
One of these 3 is about to take home the title and the cash. First up, Exhibitionist Robert Delgado. Let's look back at his day.
The Exhibitionist Robert Delgado showed us what he was working with today on the Qualifier when he finished in first place. He proved that a man with no pants is a force to be reckoned with on the Total Carnage and the Wipeout playset, placing him in uncomfortably close proximity to the Wipeout Zone.
Let's head 7 stories up to the top of the towering Flume of Doom, where Robert looks ready to let it all hang out.
Oh yeah, there go the lights.
Here comes the show. 1,000 gallons of water propelling the Exhibitionist out there into the zone.
Robert gets a rip-roaring ride down the Flume of Doom, but at least he kept his pants on this time.
Robert standing tall and positioned to take on the Iron Mason.
You know the drill. Say it with me, people. Step into the yellow, out on the red.
Robert appears to have a plan as he carves a path to the red zone.
Yeah, good strategy. You really want to work with gravity on this obstacle, Johnny.
Exhibitionist coming around to the exit platform, needs to time his jump. Oh, no, too little, too late.
Yeah, Robert was in the right position, but didn't have the right timing on his leap to the platform.
Second try now. Robert is into the yellow right away. First man out needs to set a competitive time, let the others shoot for it. Oh, slight slip there. Still has to line up that dismount, which is key to all of this.
And he makes it. Oh, takes a little quick slip and slide down. Now he's facing the Axle of Evil.
Yeah, this obstacle, a spinning and rotating menace.
Oh, grabs the first prong to come rolling by.
Oh, survives that water cannon. Here comes the platform, and he lands it.
Unbelievable, Johnny, on his first attempt.
Robert is looking good with a time of 4:30. He is heading to our final obstacle already, the Great Wall of Fall.
Yeah, but this obstacle can turn a good run bad, Johnny.
Don't want careless mistakes here on the home stretch.
Robert has managed to get himself perfectly positioned in the line of fire of all of our water cannons there.
A spot upon. Oh, no!
Showing some impressive flexibility there, but Robert stretched himself a little too far. Now he's got to swim all the way back to the start.
Robert ready for a second go at it. clock at right around the 7-minute mark, and Robert looks like maybe he's going to try something different here.
Yeah, gotten himself up above the firing range of that water cannon.
Explodes past that trouble. Quick maneuver by the Exhibitionist, and now he is really getting somewhere. Still has to be vigilant with every step.
Yep, climbing over, timing everything out carefully as he can.
Oh no, thought he had a hiccup there. Does he have it? Yeah, right through that water blast. Stop the clock. The Exhibitionist safely in with a time of 7:24.
The Exhibitionist feeling confident, but is it enough?
Not if the truck tricker Manuel Gonzalez has anything to say about it.
Go hard or go home, baby.
Here's a look back at his day. Truck tricker Manuel has been delivering on that promise all day, starting with his run in the qualifier. He turbocharged the competition at Total Carnage and flashed his high beams at the Wipeout playset, earning him a chance at $50,000 worth of truck accessories. Rims, baby.
Manuel now loaded into the towering flume of doom. Take a look at that, Johnny. I wonder what he thinks of the view.
Damn, this is high. This is high.
Needs to enjoy the sights from up there while he can, because in an instant it will be gone. And there he goes, slipping and sliding away, splashing down. Johnny, let's take a second look at that.
Yeah, the flume sends the truck tricker racing down the fast lane with no brakes. Now he's headed straight for Iron Mason.
Again, yellow's your in, red is your out, and in between's your problem. Manuel into the fray.
He's got to get out without getting turned around now, but he's past the exit.
Robert watching anxiously from the sidelines. Manuel with a foot in both the red and the yellow. That's sort of no man's land.
How do I get out of this?
It's tough. Once you're in there, you lose your bearings completely.
Manuel finally has himself situated. Red means go here.
Oh! He finally figures out where he's supposed to be just in time to get a grill full of platform.
Manuel drops in for attempt number 2 as the clock ticks past the 3.5-minute mark.
Dropping down into the red, so he's headed the right way, but it's easy to lose your sense of direction, as we have seen all too often.
Johnny straddling the red and yellow. That is not a great place to be down at the bottom.
Right there. Right there.
Coming around now, Manuel got it lined up. Yeah, he makes it. The truck tricker Manuel cleared the Iron Mason in just under 4 minutes.
Sliding listlessly down the ramp toward the axle of evil.
Yeah, he has the right mind. Just slide down.
Manuel approaching the axle. Slapped upside the head.
Wow.
That is not using your head. Truck tricker gets knocked into the drink before he even takes it out for a test drive.
Here goes take 2 on the axle of evil. Folds his body over that prong. Endures another water blast. Has the wheels down for landing. Oh, that's a superb job there.
Yeah, Manuel has about 30 seconds left now to finish the course, and one obstacle remains. But as we saw with Robert before him, the Great Wall of Fall is no walk in the park.
He's up onto the pistons, but that's not enough. He needs to hustle.
Come on, guys. Don't mess with me no more.
The Wipeout Zone doesn't respond to begging or threats.
This is crunch time, Johnny. The water cannon's a constant nuisance. Speed is critical.
Yeah, the Exhibitionist starting to look confident. John Manuel has just 10 seconds left to conquer the wall. Oh!
A slight misstep turns out to be his last. Manuel slips down into the zone for the final time. Truck tricker Manuel Gonzalez's day is done on white.
The Exhibitionist Robert Delgado remains our leader, but the future Mr. Taylor Swift is still to run. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Wipeout America. At the moment, the Exhibitionist Robert Delgado holds the time to beat.
That's right. If you remember, John, Robert won the $25,000 cash prize for having the fastest qualifier time this morning.
If his time holds up here, he'll be going home with a grand total of $75,000. But ready to foil that payday is the future Mr. Taylor Swift, Brenton Kuipers.
The future Mr. Taylor Swift, Brenton Kuipers, has been proving his worthiness for the country starlet all day long.
Want to go on a date?
His attempt to get a date started with an impressive run on the qualifier. The love story continued at Total Carnage, and not even the Wipeout playset could stop him. Now, once again, Brenton is ready to proclaim his love, this time in the Wipeout Zone.
Back into the zone, and the next few minutes will decide it all, Johnny. A look down from on top of the towering flume of doom. Brenton trying to keep calm, or, well, he might just be scared stiff. When the lights come up, it's time for our man to go down. Yeah, baby! Whoa. Stretch it out.
The future Mr. Taylor Swift getting launched out of that flume like a tank top fired from a t-shirt gun, and the crowd goes wild. out.
A minute gone, he jumps right in. Oh,
Whoa.
heavens, John, what was that? A disaster.
Cue the replay. Mr. Swift dove in head first just to get knocked around like a billiard ball. Yikes.
Attempt number 2, and this time Brenton manages to at least get in the maze. Brenton much better to this point, but the real test of the maze still to come.
Yeah, the exhibitionist watching from the sidelines, hoping his time of 7 minutes, 24 seconds holds strong.
Brenton still in good shape, but not a lot of wiggle room, and it is all about the exit now. Timing will decide it leaps. Oh, hanging on the platform, manages to pull himself through, and the Iron Mason is behind him.
Now Brenton sliding into place for our next obstacle, the Axle of Evil.
Getting his gear in order there, straddling that prong, spreading out his arms to support himself. Spray of water, here comes the dismount.
Oh! Brenton flailing around and hurling his body into the zone. That is going to cost him time and energy.
Brenton right back on, and it looks like an instant replay, John. Seems like maybe a risky move. I hope it's worth the reward.
Oh, little fumble. Yes! Artful little move from the future Mr. Swift. I hope Taylor's watching.
This guy is determined. He is onto our final obstacle, the Great Wall of Fall, without hesitation.
About a minute left on the clock. The 50 grand is his to lose right now.
John, this is setting up for a fantastic finish. The clock ticking away.
Oh, boy. Brenton really bringing his own flair to the zone tonight.
Flair, a little flexibility, you get some competitive fire. Takes all you got, Johnny. Trying to fit between those pistons. Dangerous stuff.
Yeah, straddling the pistons. Now flipping himself around to try and scoot across there. Just 20 seconds left on the clock. A slip would mean the end of his run, John. Every second is precious as he wants to take home that cash.
This is it, the home stretch. Future Mr. Taylor Swift or the Exhibitionist. It is fixing to be the closest finish of the summer. Here he goes. And he sticks the landing, John. Terrific. Brenton Kuipers wins the zone by 6 seconds to become our new Wipeout Champion.
You just won $50,000!
Yeah!
You just won Wipeout!
Yeah, Taylor, this for you! Woo!
The future Mr. Taylor Swift really has a beautiful ring to it, doesn't it, Anderson?
Stuff of fairy tales, Johnny. And that is our happily ever after. Be sure to tune in next time when 24 new contestants take on even crazier obstacles. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
No!